Thanks for joining us on World Now. Let's begin with some rather sad development around the world. At least 10 people, including 3 children, have lost their lives when a roof of a church in northern Mexico collapsed. The incident happened on Sunday afternoon while people were attending a baptism at Santa Cruz Church in Ciudad Madero. 60 people were also injured, with at least 2 of them in serious condition, and dozens were trapped underneath the rubble. Local residents rushed to the building with shovels and pickaxes to try to free those trapped. Search and rescue teams have since arrived at the scene, and 2 cranes are on site to remove the debris. It is not yet clear what may have caused the collapse, but the mayor of Ciudad Madero said it was probably due to structural failures. Emergency services say at least 13 people have been killed in a fire outbreak at a nightclub in Murcia, southeast Spain. According to the services, rescuers are still searching for people unaccounted for after the inferno. Reports say outside the club, young people hugged, looking shocked as they waited for information after the fire that broke out in the early hours in the Atalayas on the outskirts of the city. Spanish media reported that several of the dead were from one group celebrating a birthday. The huge fire reportedly occurred this morning at a police facility in the Egyptian Suez Canal city of Ismailia, injuring at least 38 people before firefighters contained the blaze. It is unclear what caused the fire outbreak. State television says firefighters managed to contain the blaze after several hours. According to Spain's Ministry of Health, at least 38 people were injured in a preliminary count of casualties. 50 ambulances were deployed. The ambulances transported 26 people to a nearby hospital. And now to the U.S., where after both House and Senate agreed on a short-term funding deal, the U.S. government has avoided a federal shutdown. A bill ensuring funding until 17th November received overwhelming support and was signed into law by President Joe Biden minutes before a deadline. However, it excludes any new aid for Ukraine, and that's a key demand Democrats. Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy submitted the bill in defiance of hardliners in his own party. President Joe Biden reacted to the situation.
I can reassure them, look at me, we're going to get it done. I can't believe those who have voted for supporting Ukraine, overwhelming majority in the House and Senate, Democrat and Republican, will, for pure political reasons, let more people die needlessly in Ukraine. We have time, not much time, and there's this overwhelming sense of urgency.
Mr. President, are you going to be able to trust Speaker McCarthy when the next deal comes around?